Hi. Selling this car today, so I'm going to take this aftermarket stereo out that we put in. I think it's a SD and USB, quite a high quality model made by Wolfdale. Rather than let it go with the car, we're going to take that out, show you how to put the market factory one back in its slot. So today, hopefully, we'll show you how to do that. I know most people are doing it the other way around, probably taking the factory one out and putting an aftermarket one in, but it's the same sort of thing. You're still changing a stereo, and it's fairly simple. This one should come out easy because it's not the actual one that came with it. This is their aftermarket one. This is in a Renault+Laguna, and literally I can grab this and pull this straight out along with the top fitting. I know I fitted this in a little while back, and then we'll be presented with this. The aerials come out because it was never long enough in the back of there anyway. It always popped out because it had one of those extension funny connectors in it. Now literally we take this block away from this block here. They can be a bit dodgy to pull out sometimes. They're a bit wretched, so you've got to get them right. So let me think now, how did I do it? I think you've got to pull these two lugs down to get this out, if I remember. Yeah, we might need a screwdriver to push those down, these two lugs down. Can you see them? On there and there, that hold this in. Yeah, okay, so we've got to go and get one of those first, I think, before we can go any further. Okay, obviously there's the two clips. Just push down that one and that one, but don't slip through your finger, don't go too mad. And once they're clear, it will just come out like that. And that's it, it's all apart. So that's the old unit out. Well, this is the unit we want to keep because this is our aftermarket stereo, so we want to keep that one because it's an expensive one, and put the old one back. This is the old market stereo that came with it. Not too bad, I mean it's decent enough. Got plug connectors on this one on the bottom upside down like that. You can see this lead is obviously going to go straight in there. It's a bit tight because we're up against, you know, a case of not a lot of wiring room. The loom's full strength. So we've got a couple of connectors there and there. As you can see, that one's going to go into there. We've also got the connection that reads everything off the stalk of the steering wheel, so that we'll have our steering wheel controls back, which is what we lost earlier on with the aftermarket one. So you do get something back for putting this back. So we'll get this plugged in now if we can. We'll have to go around this way, I'm afraid. I don't think you're going to be able to see it properly. There we go, that one. You see that there? In there like that, pushed in. You can see that. And then we've got our yellow one. There's only going to be certain ways they can go in anyway, so it's got to be right. The yellow one's got to go in there because there's a slot there and there's a slide there. It's got to go in there and it'll click. And there, it's clicked in. You can hear that just leaves now the aerial, which is there. Now it's got an aftermarket plug on that we put on to make that radio work, so let's take that off. Well, it's just one of those. That was an aftermarket kit for that other radio. And this should just go straight back into the slot of the aerial there, like so. It has got connecting wires, little clamps there to hold the wire in. So you can push it back into one of the clamps, helps hold it all together. Okay, now we should be, looking up the right way, should be about there now. But rather than push it in yet, and I've got to make sure, because I think this is the code. Okay, now with all our plugs in, we've entered the code. Obviously we decided probably best you didn't see the code. Not you'd want to steal this radio, as if ever, who would want it? It's a piece of rubbish. No, it's alright. Okay, so we'll stick him in. He basically sits in there like that. You can hear it click into plot. That's clicked in. And then we'll stick our little cigarette container back in the top there, which I think there's a couple of clips there. That's it. Okay, then we got the last fit is in now. We've pushed that back inside in its slot, just sits above the radio, and we're all done.